Hello everybody, this is YBE.
Yes, Mitch and Donna here. And we also have Salah. Over here we're chilling in Medellin, Colombia. And we just wanted to do a quick video.
A question.
Question of the day, questions. And it's one of the biggest questions that we're getting asked right now. And that's basically, how
is renting? How is real estate? You gotta school us on that.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you information based on our experiences.
Yeah, that and also just to preference our experience. We have experience in renting, 4 rental properties outside of the United States. So although all of the other ones have been basically only in Costa Rica, we can say that it's a little bit easier to rent a property in Costa Rica
exactly.
than it is here. It can be done.
It can be done.
We just want to hip you up to some of the steps.
You just need to go through steps.
Exactly. So first of all, the real estate is like when an owner purchases a home and they want to rent it out, generally they will hand it over to an agency.
Like she said, the agencies are the middlemen. The owners don't want anything to do with it. They really just want their money. They really don't want to deal with the tenants. So they have agencies to deal with that for them.
Exactly. And so generally you have, of course, 2 types of rental properties. You can do furnished or non-furnished. So the distinction or the more steps come when you're renting a non-furnished apartment. So with a non-furnished apartment, you need to have 2 Theodores.
Now tell them what a Theodore is.
A Theodore is basically like a cosigner. Your cosigners have to be citizens of Colombia, and one has to own a property. Okay, and so if you don't have that, then you may have to pay, 6 months in advance
or a year in advance,
depending
what person you go through.
The agency.
Yeah, the agency. Well, you have to go through an agency, but sometimes you'll go through it'll be a person and then the agency.
Right. So
then the owner. So it might be a person that can really relate to foreigners coming to this country. So they're very informative on how the country works. So they might they might be your middleman to the agency, and then the agency is the middleman to the owner. It's like steps to it.
So that's one way. Just know that if you want a non-furnished home, then you may have to pay up front, and you can negotiate or find out exactly what that rental properties, that agency's terms are, and what you can negotiate with. So it's really not even that difficult generally, even for a non-furnished apartment. I think it's easier to find the owners for furnished apartments than it is for non-furnished apartments. Now, a lot of people have, they don't want to have to work through an agency. Some people would rather work with the owner. So that's just going to take a little bit
longer.
Exactly. You just got to go and keep searching to find the owner of a non-furnished apartment. An owner for a furnished apartment, they're not really that hard to find. When you're looking for a non-furnished, that's when you just
steps to
a little more work put into it to go and find directly with the owner. But I personally think it's better to work directly with the owner.
You're going to pay a little bit more
of a premium
than if you were a local, or if you talk directly to the owner. And it's good prices here.
Yes,
it's really good prices here.
Yeah. You already know that if you have a furnished apartment, you're paying more than if you needed to furnish it yourself. So then you have to weigh out those 2 things. And when Mitch and I were in Costa Rica, we rented 2 properties, actually
3.
Two properties that were fully furnished.
Yep.
And then we rented 1 property where we had to
furnish everything.
Yep, everything.
When we say everything, we mean refrigerator, the washer, dryer,
stove, everything.
Stove, everything.
Yeah. And so here it's a little bit different. You can find some properties that may have a stove and an oven, you know, but may not have a washer, dryer. I mean, a washer or a refrigerator.
Yeah.
You know, so that's something to think about as well. But furniture here is quality and it's not expensive at all.
You can furnish your whole house for around $3,000.
Exactly.
Probably even cheaper than that, depending on what you're doing.
Right.
But definitely you can have some nice stuff.
If you plan on staying this is what we go off of when we determine if we want to do non-furnished or furnished. If you plan on staying in a property for a year or in a country a year or longer, I would suggest a non-furnished property because then you end up paying less
in the long run.
Now, if you're here for 6 months, if you're here for 8 months or what have you,
short term, then furnish is way to go.
Furniture,
you don't have to worry about none of that.
Exactly, you good. Just come here, bring your clothes, bring the things. So that's what we, look at when we determine whether or not we want to buy furniture or not in a place that we're going to live. So if you're going to get a non-furnished apartment and you plan on being here for longer than a year, you're going to want to estimate how much money that's going to be paying for your property for 6 months to a year, because it is very difficult getting money into Colombia. So you want to at least have that cash on you when you come, and then you don't have to worry about a Western Union wiring money. It's very difficult getting money into Colombia.
Yes.
And even using an ATM card is going to be challenging to get the amount of money that you're going to need into the country to pay for 6 months up front.
And then another thing, see, Colombia goes by Stratus. So it goes through 1 to 6.
Yes.
Now 6 is being the best, the Beverly Hills, like El Poblado and different places, Laureles, like where we live at. We're in the Stratus 5. Stratos 5. We're in the Stratos 5. Now, I wouldn't recommend you to be in the Stratos 1, 2, or 3. Maybe a 3, but now, depending on where you at, the cheaper your rent is.
Exactly.
So it's some rentals for like $80 a month.
Yes.
And then there's some rentals as high as
whatever, as high as
$10,000 a month, depending on what you get. But yeah, you want to determine what stratos you want to live. I prefer 4, like no more than 4, 5, and 6. Until you really know the culture, the people, and then you can migrate if you want to. That's going to determine
that's going to be your personality too, to determine what stratus that you want to shoot for. This is what we're going to do for anyone who is coming to Medellin to for an extended amount of time. We're going to have a link, because what we're doing right now, we're really excited about this, is that we're working with
people and to help you adjust fairly into Medellin if you're looking for real estate or if you're looking for a place to rent. So we're going to have it where you'll know all the information in order to have a pretty decent property or a pretty decent rental, because you got to watch out. This is what, like, Medellin is known for real estate, little unfair practices. So you gotta definitely watch out.
That's true. So that's it. We're really happy to be able to bring that service to you. So be on the lookout for that information, and we'll do another video just to let you know exactly when everything is ready.
Exactly. Make sure you go to youngblackexpats.com. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel on YouTube. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Yes, all you really have to do is go to your favorite social media platform.
I like that.
And search for Young and Black Expats. Yeah, so also, don't forget, check out our online business blueprint. That is our VIP membership site for the entrepreneurs who are looking to take whatever business that they currently have and be able to put it online. So we have a step-by-step video training package that you can take a part in and
to help you move abroad.
Exactly.
So this is Young Black Expats. We signing off.
Peace.
Peace.